Greetings, Warriors of the Ring. My name is Strider656, and I'm thrilled to welcome you back to another LoME League regular season 2023 game. I'm playing several games this year, and my plan is to put all of my league games on my YouTube channel. Win or lose, good game, bad game, close, I don't really care. I just want to show you War of the Ring, as many games as I can possibly share with you. And this game I'm playing Feanor, and we determine beforehand because in the league rules is you have to play one of each side. So we choose to figure out the first side is we're just going to roll the dice, and if I roll a 4 or higher, then I'm free, and if I roll 1 or 3, I'm shadow, and I roll a 4, so I'm free. So I choose as my guide Gandalf, Narya, and my alternate companions are Gimli and Boromir. Just in case I draw into good cards here, that like of House of the Stewards or Book of Mizarble, if I drew into them, then they would be separated to start. So again, if you're new to the series, don't forget that I do not share the other players' cards. I want you to play the game alongside me and just go along for the ride. All right. So again, this is my first LoME League game of the year that I played. So I'm very rusty, and I mention it in the log several times. I say Fellowship okay. He allocates 1, rolls 2 more, and he rolls that glorious roll. Wonder if military is an option. That'd be funny. It's probably, yeah, but that's always a dream. So I decide that to draw a strategy card, but, instead of drawing a strategy card for me, I go ahead and draw him a strategy card. And then I laugh, and I say, told you I'm rusty. He says, ha. I kill the die. He draws a strategy card of his own. And I think about playing Every Little as a Game, which I just picked up. And the thought is I'll get another strategy card so I can see what to do. But then I look at the fact that he doesn't have any musters. And he has 3 eyes in the pool. And I'm thinking I'll use this Will of the West instead. I'll just bring the elves all the way to war. And then get Galadriel next turn. So I change my mind and say, no. And the elves go down. He draws a strategy card. I move the elves down. He moves to Gorgoroth from Barad-dûr, and I, again, move the elves all the way to war. He draws a strategy card, and I move the Fellowship. And he misses. So, great first turn. I say, woo! He draws his cards, kills the strategy card. I say, what a stupid-ass turn. He says, ha, yeah, for me. Then I reclaim my dice, and what do you think I'm going to do here? Well, I reclaim my dice, hitting Control 9. And then I draw a strategy character card for the Shadow. And I say, God, I suck. He says, ha. I say, I keep drawing cards for you. I hope they are the best cards. No problem. And I said, and then they go back. I said, that one was Corsairs, right? For real, I draw Safe Paths in the Dark and Book of Mizarble. I say Fellowship okay. And here we go. And I roll a very good roll, so I can get... Well, it's not that great. I'd hope to see... I don't know. I think it's a good roll. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm second-guessing myself. So I bring Galadriel in, and then I decide that Galadriel has the power to bring a Will of the West. And I say LOL, and I get the correct die. And I said, I'm rusty AF. And now he's playing Orcs Multiplying again. Where's he putting them? Oh, they have no choice. So in... Dol Guldur and Gundabad. Now I play Every Little as a Gain in hopes of getting a better strategy card. So I put 1 in Osgiliath, 1 in Laomedon, and 1 in Pelargir. And then Feanor reminds me that I can't read cards. That one is supposed to go in Losternock, not Osgiliath, so I fix it. Alright, then he moves up towards the dew line. I say, use the muster, LOL. He says, ha! And he changes his mind and uses an army instead to move in and down. I move the Fellowship. He hits on a 6, and he doesn't get one. It's a safe. Now he moves up. But he's not at war yet, so we can't even go here. I move the Fellowship again. He hits on 5s here. Oh, and he got 2 of them. Let's see what he draws. I'm hoping, please, no reveal. If it's an I, I'll use Galadriel. He draws a 3, so I'm just going to take Gandalf out because I already have that extra die next turn. So that's the best way to lose him. So I return him as a guide. I say, bye, Gandalf. You served your purpose. and Gandalf goes into slumber. Let's see what he does. He moves out from Morannon, so he's probably doing a do rush. He could also go this way. I don't really know. I don't care. I'm going to keep moving the Fellowship. I like rushing in LoME. That's something I like to do. And now I can get through. I can get through Moria before the Balrog comes out. And he actually hits, and it's a 2. So I just decide to take the corruption. And now he brings the Balrog in. So if I want to declare, I would have to do so with great caution. And here we go. We go into the next turn. Turn 3. I think I just drew into Book of Mizarble. And Grumble, did I have to try to get those earlier? I don't even remember. Oh, I had those before. But I didn't want to play them because there's no point. I draw into the Great Company and Faramir's Rangers. Great Company is horrible. Faramir's Ranger is playable if he gets closer. I say Fellowship, okay. He rolls no more eyes, so this is a good turn to run. But, you know, Galadriel, probably who's really upset with the fact that I brought the Will of the West die and I made a comment about her. She decides to roll, for her first roll, an eye. So Galadriel, just like the show, she's awful. I say pass, and he brings Sauron to war. And now I decide that it's time to muster up in the Woodland Realm. I just bring 1 elite in. He moves up and up. I pass. I wonder if I should have played, I should have mustered again. But I think my thinking is I'll just keep moving, and I'll save this Will of the West for if he brings Saruman. Oh, he can't bring Saruman in. If he brings the Witch King in, either, the chief doesn't matter. If he brings the captain in. But anyway, he attacks Woodland Realm. So, you know, he plays Shadows Gather because I pass. And there they go. I say, ooh, big boys on their way. He says, haha. Now I'm with the Fellowship. He hits on a 6 here. Let's see what he rolls. He hit me at the 6 and drew a 3. I'm going to take a random now because my corruption is at a 2 and I'll be above 5 if I don't. And he draws Pippin, Puppet Companion. Then I think about where to put him. So I can move up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could put him here, but then Book of Mizarble really does nothing. So that's what I start doing until I realize I can't count. I said, don't mind him. And he kills the 3. So because he killed it, I'm supposed to kill the die, just so everyone knows rule order. So I'm not done with my action yet. And then I decide, because I'm looking at Book of Mizarble, I decide to show him Book of Mizarble. So, because I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and put him here. And then I could do Book of Mizarble or Fear Fire Foes out there. But then I decide to put... What did I do instead? Thinking of his location. I say, you didn't see that card. LOL. I say, what a moron. If I were grading this game, I'd give myself an F. The only saving grace so far is he hasn't revealed me 5 steps out. He says, yeah. And I decided to put Pippin into right by in the Fords of Isen where the Book of Mizarble was. That's probably why I clicked there now that it makes sense. I just clicked the card by accident. All right. What do we just do with the Balrog die? He moves the Balrog die to action. Oh, it's a card draw. That's what D means. I move the Fellowship again, and this time I miss. He misses, I mean. I say, about time. He plays Give It to Us. And now I say, you ass. You're not going to summon the minion? He says, haha. And I say, I'll leave you this treat then. And I give him Thranduil's Archers. And I draw Help Unlooked For. So I don't know what to get rid of now. Let's see what I draw into. So I'm hoping to draw not good cards later on. And now he brings the Black Captain in. So everyone flips. And we go into turn 4. I draw into Winds from the West, which is a great card. And a Power 2 Great. Oh my gosh. I don't remember what I get rid of here. Probably can get rid of one of the end cards. And I don't know what I'm going to get rid of. Well, I guess we'll see. Let's find out. I discarded Book of Miserable because he saw it, and I have no reason to play it. And what else do I get rid of? Do I get rid of an Ents card? No, Faramir's Rangers. Oh, because he's not going after Gondor, so that's what I'm thinking. And all these cards are really good. Oh, look at that roll. Horrible. Oh, look what Galadriel rolls again. Look what she rolls for us, everyone. She rolls an eye. I still wonder what I should do. Cry. And I play Wind from the West to start because I want to see his hand. Because it's full. I say, let's see him. He has Hill Trolls, Candle of Corpses, Shadow of Dol Guldur, Rage of the Dundanlings, Corsairs of Umbar, and Return to Valinor. So I don't think long, and I decide to get rid of Corsairs of Umbar. I say no brainer. I mean, you tell me what you think. If you're watching this video, you're like, man, I think you're wrong, Strider. Just tell me what you think I should get rid of. I say, get that crap out of here. I flips to Balrog. I pass. He draws the character card. I move the Fellowship. Ooh. Gets 2 hits. I'm going to do a random for sure here. And I draw Mary, so I'm not drawing the companions I need to draw. I mean, to be fair, they're all 1s at this point. I wonder if it makes sense to lose Strider to the 3. And then I move him over here to bluff Book of Miserable. He plays War with Starwind Toil. I move the Fellowship again. I think maybe playing like Saith Pact in the Dark. I mean, what else could I do here? Nothing really. Let's see if he hits. Oh, yeah, he definitely hits. He gets a 2. It's a 2R. So I give him Galadriel. So that eye's permanently gone. And then I draw into another eye. And then I say a choice word, and he draws the lame Boromir. So I move the corruption up. And I tell him to bring him back so I can do that. And I bring him all the way to Dol Amroth. 1, 2. Which way did I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't go through Mori. I'm not dealing with the Balrog. And now he plays Candles of Corpses. This could be really bad. Because not that my corruption was ever good, but now it could be really bad. Maybe this should have been the card I got rid of. Let's see what he rolls. Ooh, it's a miss. A 1, 1, 2. I say, yes, thank God. Then I hide the Fellowship, and he moves that little guy onto me. I say, where the F is Smeagol? Because I'm hoping to draw him. Let's see the hunt pool. It's been a hot minute since we looked at it. I've drawn all the 3s. All these are friendly-ish, the 2s and the 1s. So I've already taken my massive corruption. But I'm hoping to get Smeagol while Strider is the guy. That's why I'm not losing him. Because I want to draw into Smeagol. What did he do as his last action? He moved. Oh, he moved to Woodland Realm to make it awful for me. All right. What did I draw into? Because I'm on my hand. Turn 5. I draw into another Ents card. I think I discarded the other Ent that I had before. And he rolls this. Did he allocate? He allocate a bunch of them? Yeah, he did. He allocated 3 eyes. But I don't really care. It's not going to scare me. Even though I get hit again. It's a 0 reveal. It's fine. Now I'm thinking I'm going to get to Mordor this turn. Because I'm going to hide. Then I'm going to move. Will I get to Mordor this turn? I don't know what I'm thinking. Let's just see what happens. He attacks Dale from the Witch King. I'm going to definitely use my scouts. Which I do play. And they just go to Erebor. But I think he's just trying to cycle character cards here. So he's on the board. Turn 5, he's got a victory point. And now I hide the Fellowship. He moves Nazgul onto me. I say, you can remove that die. And the Balrog is like coming out. So now I need to run. So I move the Fellowship. No, yeah, I did move the Fellowship. He rolls a 1 hit. And I got one, and I reveal down here. I say I'm an animal. Because I didn't want to keep I didn't want to use Elrond because I'm going to use the other ring to move again anyway. And I flip the Fellowship. He brings Saruman in. And now I'm going to move the Fellowship again to get into Mordor. And he hits. And it's a reveal, which I'm happy to see. And it's a 1, which I'll take. So that's painful. I'm at 9 corruption going into Mordor. But, I mean, to be fair, the tiles are not awful. Oh, but he's got look at the no, that's removed. I mean, there's still an eye to draw there. All right, let's see what happens next. He draws a character card, and we go into turn 6. So I'm in Mordor. He's only at 1 victory point. I'm just running. I draw into Athelas, which I desperately need, and guards the Citadel. I'm probably gonna chuck. I don't know what would you chuck? Power 2, great. Yeah, because he's not going this way at all. And all these are good, especially if he decides to do a surprise Mordor or Gondor rush. All right. Fellowship, okay. And I roll this. So Gandalf has not showed... Oh, never mind. I was just talking about him. And I'm definitely going to get him this turn finally, which is good. So I start by flipping the Fellowship. He attacks Woodland Realm. What am I going to play? Probably no quarter. Yep. He plays Cruel as Death, which is funny to me. He got 2 hits. There's 2 total. I say, you had that card? He said, only just drew it. Did you have it last turn? Then he just answered the question. And I get 4 hits, 3 with 3 normal, and then 1 with no quarter. So I hit back pretty hard. And he stops and draws a character. And now I move the Fellowship. No, I don't. I bring Gandalf in. We disconnect. We reconnect. I make sure the hand's correct. All right. So Gandalf, then he brings the mouth in. I play Ents on him so I can play Athelas. Because I don't want to lose. So I'm thinking is I want to use the... That's why I brought Gandalf in. Because I'm going to get a double action here. I got 1 hit on him. And thank God for Strider. Because I rolled a 3-3-2. If Strider wasn't the guide right now, that would heal nothing. So it heals 2, which helps. So I'm down to 7 corruption. I say, thank you, Strider. That could have been much worse. He says, yeah. I flips the mouth and move some armies around. I move the Fellowship here. Hoping for a good tile. Hoping not an eye. It's a 2 reveal. I think I'm going to take a random. And I do, and it's Strider. I don't know that was the right choice. I mean, he already played Candle of Corpses. He hasn't played Isildur's Bane yet. Oh, let's check. Let me see if he played it. Because I don't remember. I don't know if you can see it on your screen. I can see it. He has not played Isildur's Bane. But that wouldn't kill me anyway, because he doesn't have the high numbers on it. Alright, so that could have been a mistake. And then he draws... Oh, that's me moving to the guide. And what did he get rid of? What did he... Wormless Sorrow and Toil. Oh, ooh, Save Paths in the Dark is gone. I kind of needed that. That would help for my corruption. He next Woodland Realm. And... he plays Wormtongue. And I don't play a card, I guess. And he gets 1 hit. And I get 2. Yeah, I don't really care about military, clearly, right now, at all. He presses, and I do no card. And I said, wait, I'll wait till you pick, because that's the order. When you play a game, you have to wait till they declare a card use. And there's a Deadly Strife that I knew he had. Let's see how many hits he gets. Look at that painful roll. Painful for him. 2 hits. And I get 3 back. I pass again. He uses his ring to move the Nazgul all into Woodland Realm. And the Balrog up. I say dreadful spells, question mark. And he says dreadful rolls, lol. And I say LOLs. And I use that to move some people around to make Erebor fall. And just in case he does Rohan, I mean, he's nowhere near anything. He's at 1 victory point. He says, you're not wrong. He plays dreadful spells, and he gets 3 hits on it. He says, phew. So unlike a previous video that I shared with you, this time the Nazgul decided to hit. We go to, I say lucky. I say usually bomb that card. He says same. All right, and I draw into, I will go alone in Paths of the Woses. Say Fellowship, okay. A decent roll. So I decided to hide with the Fellowship. And he's moving the Southrons and Easterlings down now. I play I Will Go Alone. So I have no worry about Day Without Dawn. So that's why I'm not playing my Will of the West. And I decide to get rid of Gimli because he's a 1. So now I just have to make it 4 steps. And hoping for the best here. He's worth 1, yeah. I say, so bye, Gimli. He moves Southrons all the way to war. And now I move the Fellowship. Let's look at the Hunt pool. It's been a long time since we've looked at it. He's got Give It to Us. There are 3 eyes left. And I'm hoping for Smeagol to come out. That's my hope. Let's see what happens. He draws the freaking Give It to Us. That's a load of garbage, man. So it happens. He says, phew. I say, come on. I take the Corruption. And what is he doing? He's moving the Witch King down, the Mouth down. They're making a big war army down in Umbar area. And there's Nazgul going there. The Balrog is scrolling through Carrick casually. So this, you got to imagine what this guy's feeling right now. There's this guy in Carrick and a Balrog just walks past him. He's probably like crying somewhere. And I say, where WTF is the Balrog going? He says, huh. What do? I pass. He attacks Carrick from the Balrog. And he dies. But at least he hit hard back. That's what I write too. He hit hard. I pass again. And now he'd play Shadows Moving. And he moves his armies up and around. I mean, they're far away from winning. That's why I'm taking my sweet time. I draw Eagles Are Coming. And now he attacks his Gilead from the Witch King. Let's see what cards I have. Probably not going to play anything here. And he plays Grand. So he's definitely doing character cycles. He's going Corruption. In case we didn't know that. He forfeits 1 and gets 2. And I get nothing back. I apologize for the second roll. Gondor moves down. I decide to draw a character card hoping for Bilbo's Song or anything that helps. Mithril Coat would be nice. And what did he just do? Moves the Southrons and Easterlings to North Rune. And an Elite. Okay. They move out. Is he must? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So I decide to play Guards of the Citadel before he goes in there. Because it's a good time to do it. I don't need to do the surprise move. And then he moves here. So he's definitely reinforcing. So what I'm thinking, victory points, he might be going, he's at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and who knows where he's going to get 10 from, maybe here. But I'm pretty safe. I turn 8. Oh, I drew a blue tile. Nice. Fellowship, okay. He rolls 3 eyes. Or he rolls 2 eyes, actually, but he allocated 1. I start by flipping the Fellowship. He attacks Pelargir. Am I going to play a card here? Probably advantageous position. Yep. And he plays the opposite. So, let's see. He gets 2 hits anyway. And I get... Oh, they hit hard. That's 2 6s. Nice. Nice job, Gondor. So he's at 4 victory points now. And now I can see he's going this way. So I put Elven Cloaks in the pool. But I decide to use my character to do that. Probably because I want to try to draw more cards. He attacks Lamadon. I'm probably going to play Scouts. Which I do. Oh, he had Breaking of the Fellowship here. He doesn't move in. I say, interesting, not moving to my friend. Boromir is waiting. He smiled. I say, LOL. Yeah, I do draw. And I draw There Is Another Way, which would be good for healing. Now he attacks Lazarnek from the Witch King, plays another character card, and it's Palantir of Orthanc. Gets his hit. And now he's definitely going up towards Minas Tirith. And with the Fellowship, let's see the Hunt Pool. What's the Hunt Pool out of curiosity? Ooh, okay. There's a few eyes left. With my luck, I'll draw an eye. Oh, it's the man! I say, there he is. My favorite title to see. The man. So Legolas takes a backseat, and Smeagol is the guide. He plays Isildur's Bane, and it's an eye. That's great news for me. So now the Hunt Pool looks really good. Looks really nice. Let's see what happens, though. You never know in this game. I say, yes, get that crap out of here. He moves all his guys there. And I decide to recruit a leader to Minas Tirith and a regular in Lamedon, just so I can retake down in Pelargir to be annoying. And he moves his leadership around. I secured it for some hilarity. I probably should move the Fellowship. Looking at this pool. At the Hunt Pool. Because if I move the Fellowship, there's a very small chance of an eye. But my luck's been really bad. I secured for some hilarity. It won't do much at all. And I decided it'd be funny to play Eagles Are Coming. Now this army here, it looks nice, but it only has 2 Nazgul if I have to leave. So I roll two dice, and I kill one, and one leaves there. He still has 5 leadership. He plays Hill Trolls, which I knew he had. And now that army's huge. I still remember that card. Are we going to turn 9? I draw Axe and Bow. And Celeborn. Somebody see Axe and Bow because it's usable. I say Fellowship okay. Smeagol is the companion. I remind me so he can allocate 2 dice. Which he does. Ooh. And then Elrond. Or Galadriel rolls an eye again. Elrond isn't in. I just realized that. So I was making a comment at Elrond before. He's not even there. I have his ring, but I don't have Elrond in. I play Axe and Bow to start. He plays On They Went. I move the Fellowship, and I draw a 2. Think about what you do here. I decide to take Smeagol, and then I realize a rule that you might realize. I just said it. Because I kill them, I can't take back. Smeagol is a companion, so, and Wormless Sorrow and Toil can remove that. So this was a huge error on my part. That's a huge mistake. I'm not grading myself here. That was bad. But I'm still in good position to win. And I say a choice word. I forgot about that. Oh well, league game. He says, ha, I pass. He passes. Or I pass. And he attacks Erebor, and I move in to Siege. And now I just try to bring Elrond out, because why not? What's going on here? Oh, he took over Iron Hills, moving the people around. I'm going to keep passing now. Let's see what he does. Flips to Mouth, attacks Erebor. I'm probably going to play a Sudden Strike on him. And I do. He plays They Are Terrible, Lure of the Ring. The Pre, I get 2. It's nice. And his combat is 2 hits. So pretty good luck for me. And my combat is 1, which is below average. He reminds me to reroll again, and I do, and it doesn't hit. He says, "Did you take 2?" I don't, and I did. And now he's pressing. I say, okay. I say Brave, and I'm going to play my other Sudden Strike here. He plays Desperate Battle. The Pre is 2. because that Desert Battle doesn't come into effect until later on. And then he gets only 2 hits, so he shouldn't even play Desperate Battle. It didn't help him at all. But to be fair, it didn't help me either. I ended up getting 3. I say, I think you should press. He smiles, but he doesn't. And I decide to threaten military by moving my guy from Pilar Lamden down and up to Edenmore's. And now he moves back a victory point. What is he doing here? He moves the guy from Iron Hills in, and he moves these guys out to scare me here. I pass. He brings one guy in Gundabad. There goes my military aspirations. And one guy at Angmar. And I say, that's right. That horse is going for the military victory. He says, you never know. And I decide to muster up in Pelargir, which I do. He takes Erebor again. Maybe I should play Daylight here, but I don't play anything because I want to save that card for later. He gets 2 hits, and I get 2 back. Daylight, would that have helped? 3. Yeah, it would have helped. It would have only been 1 hit instead of 2. And I rolled too many by accident, but I still get 2 hits. He presses, and I don't play a card. It wouldn't have helped here, because he got the 6 there, easily. And I get nothing back. So we're going to turn 10 here. Say Fellowship okay. And I'm thinking, am I safe militarily? Because this would be 7, 8, 9, 10. That says 10 points. Now I drew into Círdan ships, and I drew into 3 Rings of the Elven Kings, which I'm going to play right away to get Galadriel back, just in case I draw an eye. Because that will help. And I get 1 back. And now he puts Shelob's Lair in the pool. I wonder if I should have moved first. I play There Is Another Way to prevent Warm with Sorrow and Toil taking it when I lose Legolas. He moves his leadership around. And now I move before he can put any more trouble in the pool. And I draw into Elven Cloaks. So this is very good for me. Like, very good. And now he plays Foul Thing from the Deep, which automatically will lose him if he draws any kind of number. And he draws a 1, so that's going to reveal and kill him. So he Warm with Sorrow and Toils it. Well, I did that too. What am I going to lose? Oh, nothing. So I can't, I have to lose Legolas here. I don't have a choice. And there you go. And I decided to hide the Fellowship and take it back for him. Now he plays Orc Patrol and draws an eye. But because let's look at the hunt pool. Because he has We Shall Get It on the table, he can draw another card, another tile, and he does. So he draws into a 1, which I end up taking. Then I move Gollum out. And now I decide to try to dunk the ring here. Let's look at the pool. I win 50%. And the other ones will just stop me. And he draws Shelob's Lair. So I'm hoping it's not going to hit too bad. But it gets a 6. And that's game. So Shelob killed. He says, wowzers. Say, oh well, good game, good game. So a few things that I learned in this game that I just want to talk about with people who are watching if you want to get better at the game. And clearly I want to get better. That's why I make videos. That's why I watch them. But I shouldn't have been so happy to lose companions in Mordor. I should have taken some more corruption. I had more corruption to play with, as you can see, up there on the track, on the pool. Because then We Shall Get It wouldn't have been an issue. Axe and Bow should have been played instead of taking that thing. So there's a lot of mistakes I made. But this game was well played by Feanor here, who clearly won corruption. So this game did not go my way, but it happens. And let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. And again, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Before I let you go, well, you can leave whenever you want. Like I always say, I want to show you the statistics so you can see um, how it went for both of us. I just moved them. All right. Well, here we go. 3, 2, statistics. Oh, that looks horrible for you. All right. So, um, I rolled a lot of movement, as you can see. I didn't roll a lot of musters, and he rolled a lot of musters and barely any army actions, which is why his and we've been using a lot of palantirs or rolled a lot of palantirs. Um, we were about average. I don't know why it says -0 and +0 here. Because it's this even, right? So we were even on our rolls pretty much. So it was a pretty even game, I would say. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.